Motrolix.
Hey everyone, Alex Luft here from the Metrolix Network and FordAuthority.com. And today we have quite the surprise for you. That's because our spies have just caught the upcoming refresh 2023 Ford Escape completely uncovered. Meaning, no camouflage, no vinyl camo, no tight-fitting zebra or checkered camo, nothing. Not a single ounce of camouflage on this vehicle. So this represents the first time we have seen the refreshed 2023 Escape. Let's dig right in. So what we see here is there's quite a bit taking place. First and foremost, there's a new front fascia, and there are some changes to the side of this crossover, and also some changes to the rear end, which we'll get to those two in a minute. Let's first take a look at the front. So again, before I actually get into that, this is a refresh, not an all-new model, not an overhaul, a redesign, a re-engineering. This is a refresh. So new front and rear ends, a few changes here and there to the equipment groups and features, and there's also going to be, in the case of the 2023 Escape, a new interior or a new cockpit specifically as well. So now let's take a look at the front. There it is. There is a new set of headlights here with an interesting kind of a new signature within the actual headlight. There is a new light bar right here that connects the two headlights at the top of the grille. The grille itself is new as well. It seems to have some features, kind of a floating 3D element type setup. And then the lower grille is here as well. This front fascia is all new for the 2023 model year. So the way that the sheet metal, or in this case a lot of this is plastic, a lot of the surface level changes here and design cues are all new. There's also a set of what appears to be some fog lights with a set of front aero curtains or front air curtains to modulate and optimize the airflow around and within the front wheel wells. Overall, I really do like this front fascia. It looks quite a bit more modern and quite a bit sleeker than the pre-refresh model, which debuted for the 2020 model year and has been on sale for the 2020, 2021, and 2022 model years. Here is the look at the refreshed Ford Escape from the side. As you can see, the biggest change here is the cladding here. So the wheel well arch cladding is now, instead of it being black or gray, it is now body color. And this is a change that appears to have been carried over from the Escape's European corporate stablemate, the Ford Kuga. It's the same vehicle in Europe, just trimmed differently and configured differently in various, from a packaging standpoint. But overall, and obviously the name as well is different in Europe. But the Kuga has had for the last few years, really since the launch of the current generation, the Kuga has had body color arch moldings and wheel arch trim. The Escape has not, and now it seems like it is finally making its way over to the Escape as well, which I think is quite a positive change overall. It does give the vehicle a much more upscale and sporty appearance. And then at the rear, there is a new set of tail lamps. It does have this interesting kind of graphic. It's an LED graphic, of course, and it seems to be that this is kind of a reversed C. So if you flip it this way, so essentially vertically, you'll see that it's a C-shaped graphic. And I wonder if that's kind of a tip of the hat to Ford's C-clamp styling design that it uses on its trucks, like the F-150, the Super Duty, the Ranger, etc. So there it is. Quite a few updates there to the Escape from a design standpoint, and overall it does, like I said, it does look quite a bit more modern. It looks sleeker, and overall just a much better appearance than the rather conservative, in my opinion, design of the 2020, 2021, and 2022 model year Escapes. Beyond these changes to the exterior, the 2023 Escape Refresh will also have a new cockpit with a larger center infotainment screen, and I believe there will also be a new addition to the trim level lineup. I believe actually we are looking at it right here. I think this particular model might be a new trim level within the Escape model lineup, within the Escape range as well. The Escape really is kind of in an interesting place right now, and let me tell you why this refresh is important. First and foremost, obviously, there are product-related qualities here, so Ford does want to present a better product so that it can obviously sell more vehicles and be more competitive to sell more vehicles. But what's been happening with the Escape since the launch of the current generation model is that the vehicle, really the Escape, has been trending down in terms of sales volume. I have pulled up here some sales figures for the 2021 model year right here. So what we'll see is the Escape at 145,415 units for the 2021 calendar year. That's the amount of units that the Escape sold in the United States for the 2021 calendar year, during the 2021 calendar year rather. And as you can see, the segment leader right here with 407,000 units, that was the Toyota RAV4. It was followed by the Honda CR-V at 361,000 and change. The Nissan Rogue is at 285, and there's even like the Mazda CX-5 at 168, Hyundai Tucson 150,000. So the Escape has been trending down from a sales volume standpoint quite significantly over the past few years, really since the inception, since the launch of the current generation model. It's been taking place exactly, this trend actually started taking place right when the current generation model launched for the 2020 model year. So what I believe is taking place here is that Ford is hoping that this 2023 Escape refresh will enable it to have a more competitive product, a more attractive product in the eyes of the consumer, and as a result, hopefully increase sales of what is otherwise this key product. The Escape used to be, before the current generation launched for the 2020 model year, the Escape used to be one of the best-selling vehicles in its class. The disparity between the RAV4 and the CR-V and the Escape wasn't as wide as we're seeing here for the 2021 calendar year versus the 2020 calendar year. So there you have it, the 2023 Ford Escape, completely uncovered for the very first time. This is our first time seeing this vehicle without any camo, like I mentioned earlier. What do you think? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Let us know in the comments. And as always, if you want to follow the latest on Ford Motor Company news that is independent or this Ford Escape, FordAuthority.com is the place to go.
Motrolix.